With later tonight, John Cena retiring and AJ Styles retiring next year, and a possible Chris Jericho having a retirement one with WWE. Apparently, another WWE superstar, a huge superstar, is playing, might be playing to retire in 2026. Another one, and this is the Beast Brock Lesnar. According to whispers, Meltzer and Chris Van Fleet, that there's talk about Brock Lesnar planning to hang up the boots, the wrestling gear in the WWE next year, joining the likes of AJ Styles, who's confirmed to retire next year, and possibly Jericho. And obviously tonight, John Cena's. This is a Saturday. This is Saturday's main event night, and this is John Cena's last match before he officially retires as the Inman competitor. There will be a review on Saturday's main event, so look for that later tonight. But Brock Lesnar might be retiring next year, and his last match might be at SummerSlam in 2026. And let's pull this up, okay? WWE has retirement tour plans for Brock Lesnar, and two major names report. Okay. I have returned. John recently appeared inside with Chris Van Fleet podcast where he hinted that Brock Lesnar could be retiring at a future show in Minnesota. Minnesota is where Brock Lesnar is from, born and raised, right? And doesn't live in This is Saskatchewan, but he's from Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. According to Dave Meltzer, in the latest edition of Wrestling Observer, the reporting has working tour plans for Lesnar, AJ Styles, and potentially Chris Jericho. Well, AJ Styles we know about. Jericho, well, is he going to join? Is this a confirmation that he's signed with WWE, or what? Is he official confirmation is coming back? It's a very good chance he is. But here's the quote: there is a story going on that Lesnar will retire at SummerSlam 2026. I can't confirm that date, but I did at least a month ago hear that the working plans for 2026 would be the WWE retirement ones for Lesnar, Styles, and potentially Jericho if he signs. I didn't get the impression it was locked in except for Styles. Yeah, because that's a confirmation. That's confirmed. Whose main killer will be 2026, but not when. But with Lesnar's name being talked about, which is probably where the story came from, Dave Meltzer wrote, yeah, okay. Okay, so yes, SummerSlam 2026 is in Minnesota. So Meltzer is and looks like Cena hinted at it too on the Chris Van Fleet's show. When Cena is doing interviews leading up to his final match tonight, Chris Van Fleet did an interview he did with Pat McAfee and so on, promoting his final match. He kind of hinted it, and Meltzer, his Wrestling Observer, here, if you believe Meltzer, you could believe Meltzer. If take it Meltzer as word as you want, yes or no, you could believe him. We all know AJ Styles is confirmed to retire 2026. Jericho, if he's coming back to WWE, Meltzer claims there's going to be a retirement tour for Chris Jericho. Jericho's confirmed he's coming back to wrestle in 2026. He didn't say which company, but I guess according to Meltzer, WWE and Jericho are talking about return and if they're talking about return, they're talking about retirement term. That has to be the retirement tour. That has to be the discussion if they're negotiating. And it has to be up to Jericho too. Jericho's okay. Well, this Brock Lesnar thing, like, well, okay, where does this come from? Is Brock Lesnar, is that much for Brock Lesnar to do? If he's planning to retire at SummerSlam 2026, is that going to be announced? Is he going to announce that? Is he going to announce? Because Brock Lesnar doesn't come very often, right? He comes when he needs to, and I'm sure he's going to work in his hometown. Not his hometown. His hometown now is Saskatchewan, where he lives in Saskatchewan, but where he's born. Obviously, I'm sure he's going to work that SummerSlam. But if he wants to retire in the town he grew up in, he was born in, it's fine. But we'll have to see. Do you believe Meltzer on this? Do you believe Meltzer on this? Is that Lesnar's going to hang up the boots, hang up the tire, how to hang up all that? I know it's a controversial figure, Brock Lesnar, but whether you're against or for him, there might be 2026 might be the last SummerSlam, might be the last time you see him in the wrestling ring. Don't know. This is according to Meltzer and also hinted at the Chris Van Fleet show. Don't know. I can't really say if he's retiring or not. But we just know Styles is retiring next year, 2026. These are big things for WWE. Styles, if Jericho's coming back for retirement run, and Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I mean, like the last four superstars in the last year, and so big time superstars too. Not just like small timers, big time superstars. I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys? Do you believe this or not? Let me know in the comments. Take care, guys.